Alright, my friends, we continue our adventures. Bilberry the Lootless. I think that's how I'm gonna call him. Bilberry the Lootless. He's going to try and level up some more, but I'm not sure where. Definitely not these patrols. I was gonna look for the procedurally generated dungeon, or rather the infinite dungeon as it is known, I believe. Yes, there it is. Okay. Now, we don't need to do anything in here at all, so there's no reason for us to die. So if anything goes wrong, I'm out of here. Just a bit of grinding, maybe we get some loot. There's a lot of undead. A Quasite. I've never seen that creature before. Tiny demon. Maybe we'll find a greater demon here, which is one of the ingredients for the alchemists. Armor 13. I don't think shield armor rush riposte. Nah, it's not a problem. None of these guys are. We got pretty good health regeneration, so as long as they only do 20 points of damage a turn, we're not losing anything. Now, there's a little bit of puzzle here, just in case you guys ever want to try it. I'll just kill this guy. So there's all these notes and branches in the dungeon, and if you do the inscription, you later find orbs, and you gotta click on the orbs in the right order, and then you can enter the dungeon. But I'm not gonna actually do it. I'm gonna leave it to you to explore and discover, because we're not gonna go into the dungeon anyways. We're just gonna go into these branches for some extra XP, some loot possibly, and that's it. Ah, shadows. That means there might be a shadow creator here, or not. We definitely want to get rid of the shadows first. I was starting to suffering some wounds, so I'm gonna put on the shield. Okay, there's a unique here. We are definitely going to check him out because some things here are quite dangerous. He's got Death Dance like ours at level 3.2. Rank, Dirty Fighting, that can stun us. Dual Strike just does damage, face door, he can face out. And he's got Skeleton Talent Tree at level 2, which means he can't reform. If you actually start the game as a skeleton and you bump it up to level 5, I believe you can actually, you get an extra life, you can basically reform. So we know he's not going to come back. He's got Shadow Combat, which I'm not sure what that is, so we gotta check. Because that's an active ability. I know that's a sustained. Okay, it just gives extra extra damage on the melee attack and darkness damage. So I don't think he's a problem, but we're not gonna take any chances. Yep, we're gonna stun him. Then we're gonna come here. We're gonna let all our cooldowns go down. All our cooldowns go down. That does not make any sense. And there's the mini-boss, Sibalba the Guardian. He's got some poison, I don't think that's a problem. We're gonna rush him, we're gonna stun him. I believe we got confused again, so really need to take care of that confusion, because that pisses me off. We'll Death Dance him. We're gonna try to counter confuse. Okay. Man, that's annoying. Actually, we can remove confuse now, because we changed our wild infusion. So we can remove one random mental or physical effect. So that could be useful. Let's restun him. And he's out. So now it says the trigger goes off, so his orb gets activated. So later on you can find all the orbs and you can basically trigger them in the right order. But we don't care about that, as I said. Okay, there's a bear here. Let's just let the shadows come. They don't want to play. I'm just gonna stun him, he just pushed us back. I'm gonna do Death Dance, put the shield on, confuse the crap out of them. Can I get all three? No. But at least I got the boss, so Okay. Alright. Stun one more. I'm gonna take the opportunity to activate my Boots of Evasion. So now we got Evasion 4. That didn't work. Huh. Not sure why. Bilberry is fed upon, so he's eating us. Psychic Drain. He's consuming us now. Not sure why the evasion didn't work. Stone Skin triggered. We still got the damage shield, so now we got stunned. We'll remove the stun. We will execute. Okay, that worked. We'll kill this guy. We'll wait for things to cool down. Does evasion work? Evasion works. I don't know why it didn't work then. It's possible that he did something to cancel our charm and I didn't check the messages. You can actually, if you do Control M, you can see all the messages here. Sorry, these are the messages from the chat log, but you can see the messages here a little bit nicer. I might try and get a mod that shows the messages a little bit in a more convenient way, because they are quite important. Okay, some ice ants. We don't care about those. We can deal with them. Right. I don't like this situation one bit. So I'm gonna put the shield. I'm gonna do Death Dance. I'm gonna execute this fucker. Alright, he was the mini boss. Then I'm gonna shout. We confuse the hell out of them. And it's nice, with a plus 20 health per turn, I don't even have to use the infusion regeneration most of the time. So no complaints there. We should be fine. I'll buff up the shield again. All good. Yeah, we're not gaining a lot of experience, but it's at least something like 1% each time. I don't even know what level they are. Okay, this guy is easy. It's just a Venom Drake, Hatchling. There's a Golem here, a Servant of Cyraleaf. So there's a unique behind the Golem. So I'm gonna pop down here. And it'll be nice if we can kill the Summoner. There's the Summoner. So I'm gonna pop here. And then I'm gonna rush. He's dazed, so we've got some time. Wow, he's got lots of abilities. Command Staff, that's no longer relevant. Runes Mana Surge gives him mana. He's got 2 of them. Rush of level 8. Wow, he can really rush from afar. Speed Poison. Actually, I'd be interested to check how much you can rush with level 8, just out of interest. Yeah. He can rush. Nah, it doesn't actually say it in here. Our range 11. It's not huge amount. Because we can rush 9, so I don't know what's the point of having rush 8 here. But we're gonna stun him. If we can get the stun, which we did, I think we should be fine. Still hit us, only 22 points of damage. I'm gonna buff up the shield. I'm gonna do Death Dance now and execute. Alright. So far so good. Alright. These are the orbs, the one that you just saw there really quickly. I'll just show you. It's over here. More hatchlings. It's not enough XP. What level are the creatures here anyways? Level 23, so they're slightly higher than me. I should be getting XP for these things. Shield up. Okay. Where's the mini boss of this branch? is Voroi Road Guardian, a vile abomination. He's a ghoul. It's got horrifying blows, so I think he's gonna create fear effect on us. Ghoulish leaves, draining assault, that's normal ghoul stuff. Rotting disease 4, he can stun, and he's got wraith form, so he can turn half invisible, sort of, and he can summon shit. I don't think he's that. I'm more concerned with this Orc Elite Berserker, technically. I'm gonna rush backwards because I'm a coward, and I'm gonna let them come because I want to get rid of the troll. So we got pinned, which is why this Fearless Cleave ability is good, because even if you get pinned, you can still use Fearless Cleave because it's a forward movement and attack, but it's not actually considered a movement. So it's good to have that skill just for these sort of situations. And now we got Rush, so we're gonna draw this guy. He's got the Pacification Hex on us, which essentially we've got a chance 1 in 4 every turn to be dazed for 3 turns. Yeah, mental save could have reduced the duration, but it's not high enough. So we have been dazed. But this daze will disappear the first moment we get hit, which we just did. So I'm going to pop up the shield. He did Ghoulish Leaps, he just jumped here over us. I'm going to pop Death Dance. And we barely hit any of these guys. I'm gonna put a Stunning Blow on the Ghoul and Infusion Wild. This looks like it could be dangerous, so I'm gonna make one more hit just to see what happens. We actually did... how much damage did we do? Yeah, that's bad. We're in the same sort of problem where we got stunned again and it locked down our teleport. I should have gotten out of here. Luckily though, we have this linen cloak, so I'm gonna do something tricky. First I'm gonna bump up resilience of the dwarves, so we get some extra saves against everything. So now our saves are quite high. 44, 38 and 23 for physical spell and mine, but I'm going to use the cloak to phase next to him, so it's kind of like a mean of escape, and then I'm gonna rush here out of the way, and then I'm gonna do Fearless Cleave and move to there, and hopefully can restore some health in the meantime, which we kind of did, but hopefully I can now do teleport. Okay, so I teleported away, but possibly into a war situation. But here's the door. Okay, so that's not too bad, because I can go here. So that was a little bit of a hack, but you gotta do what you gotta do, because we could have died. Something burns us. Siron the Guardian, Devouring Flame, so he's still around. So shield up. Oh no, it's this guy. Okay, let's rush him. Oh, you rushed the wrong guy. You rushed a cube. Put up shield. We need to stun this guy. He just healed himself for 200 health. But he's stunned. So I'm gonna see if I can actually damage him. Okay, he can be damaged. He does quite a lot of damage himself. But he's stunned, and we should be able to take care of him. Okay. Alright, so the dangerous guys are still there. But I'm not gonna worry about them too much. I'm gonna see if I can take them, but if I can't, let's open this branch. So I want to clear as much of the dungeon as possible so I can teleport away. I'll rush him, he's dazed, I'll stun him. Execute. Okay, I'll just move here. He wasn't the mini boss of this branch because he didn't trigger an orb. Alright, it's probably this guy. Let's rush him. Let's stun. Alright, that's it. We kind of pinned, but we can let it pass. Alright, so now the question is, do we actually want to deal with the other guys? Let me think. Why not? But if I can't take one of them, at least the heavily armored guy, I'm out of here. Where were they? I can't remember. I think they were here. No, they weren't here. They were over there. Okay, I think this is one of their friends. So I'm gonna go really slowly because they're somewhere around here. There's the armored guy. Does he know where I am? He does now. Okay, we gotta put a shield on, stun him, which probably won't work because his physical defense is 35. But his mental is low, 12, so we should be able to confuse. We didn't, because we did confuse him, because it says Orc Elite Berserker wanders around, but then he used Pride of the Orcs. Now Pride of the Orcs, it's an orcish talent that allows him to remove a detrimental effect and then heal. So he removed one detrimental effect, which would have been the confuse, but he's still brain locked. So two of his skills are gone. He's got a lot of them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put on evasion, and he just crushed us for 102 damage. Ouch. So let's reduce the damage. Hit him again. We might be able to take him. I mean, we might take some damage, but I think if we put regen, he doesn't do that much damage. He does about 100 damage a turn. If he doesn't stun us, which he did, which is a problem. So I should have put Resilience of the Dwarves beforehand, but there's nothing we can do about it now. That doesn't do enough damage, that doesn't do enough damage. So stun reduces damage by 60%. I believe it's all damage, so that's not really going to help us. Every turn we've got the chance to remove it, so I'm going to take one more chance. Okay, we removed it, we shrugged it off. I'm going to still try to stun him, which didn't work. He can't stun us again because he's on cooldown as well for the stun. Unfortunately, you can't actually see... You can't really see what their cooldown is, so... It's a bit of a problem. But... You can sort of guess that he's on cooldown. So he's only 174, 18%. Execution will work well here. So we got rid of that. So now we only have to deal with the other guy, with the ghoul. And he's nasty. But I think we can take him. Just have to be careful. Very careful. Where is he? Somewhere around here. No. There was a message before that saying that the orb got unlocked when I was around the other side after I teleported. It's possible that somehow the ghoul got hit by something, maybe his own spell or something, and got killed. Because I don't really see him anywhere. He would have jumped on us already, so... less thing to worry about, that's what I say. That's the mini boss of this part. See, a little bit of Guardian. He is an orc in massive armor. His armor is 32, so we're not gonna do a lot of damage on him. And we don't have Shattering Blow, so we can't reduce his damage. Shattering Blow was the ability that we had with Build the trunk from Build the Troll, like the massive wooden trunk. So I don't know if we can take him, because he's got a lot of abilities. You can do Bell Call, Bell Shout. His physical defense is save is massive 42. He doesn't resist some of the other stuff, but he's got a lot of hit points, 1400. So I suspect it's not gonna work. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna pop this in. This will last for 8 turns. So we'll pop it, we'll rush him. He's dazed, we'll confuse him, which kind of worked. I'm gonna put evasion on. I'm gonna see how much damage I do. 7%. Alright, maybe we can stun him. Okay, he's stunned for 6 turns, that's not too bad. We can sort of take him, but it's gonna be dangerous. I'm gonna keep hitting him until he's stunned. He just healed himself for pretty much almost all the damage. I'll put shield on myself. Hopefully we can kind of stun him again. We're burning, I don't really care. We can sort of see how much damage it does to the shield. I'm not gonna worry about this guy. There's still a possibility we can stun him again. We did. We're kind of okay. He doesn't hit hard. He only hits for about 47 damage. Is he still regenerating? He is. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be a long fight. I just gotta watch what happens. It's yeah, this isn't looking good. I need to pop this out. So I'm not stunned anymore, but I definitely need to back out of the way. Maybe we can confuse him again, which we did. I'm gonna pop regen. I'm gonna move an attack forward. I'm gonna try and stun him again, which succeeded. I'm gonna see if I can cancel more of his abilities with Rod of Annulment. We disrupted his Mass Hysteria, Assault and Fear Fest. That's not what I wanted to disrupt, but it's, I guess, better than anything. And we are now out of stamina, which is a problem, because we can't use some of our abilities. Because he must have used something on us that reduced the stamina, because I had a lot more stamina before. It doesn't look like it. Alright, maybe we just ran out. Stamina regeneration is terrible, but he's kind of out, but he can heal himself, so I can't really let go. I have to sort of keep hitting him and hoping that he's not regenning. So now it says HP unknown. That's because he's got an ability that allows him, and let's check how much it gives him. I believe it is not overpower. Surge of power, so you will be able to survive if your HP goes under 0 down to minus 103. So he's possibly have 100 more hit points. It's okay, that's it. He's dead. It could have been close, so now we can do the orbs thing and press them in the right order to open the door, but I'm not gonna do that. So there was some experience from here and some learning, I hope, for you guys. This might be good regeneration rune. We need more stamina, that's a big problem for us. None of this is exciting. Except perhaps... This isn't too bad. +4 for 4 stats. +20 resistance penetration, we don't care. A lot of physical save. No life regen, no healing mod, so... But it is still a massive improvement. It's a tier 3 item, so I am going to wear it. Here, oops. More defense, more cunning and dex. The resistance is kind of crappy, but it adds more life. The other one, massive stats. We get telepathy humanoid orcs, so we can sense them. We get more on combat training, and we get stamina per turn. So this looks like a good one, so we'll wear that. That's a lot more armor, so that's good. +9 armor, but we lose 5 defense. But we get critical multiplier and infravision increases. Not sure. Although +9 armor would help. I think it could be a good one. We will raise defense elsewhere through other means. This here, massive darkness resistance, gives us essentially 40 more life because we only die when we reach -40. Physical crit chance +2, -3 armor but +3 accuracy and +1 defense, and -5 fatigue. Alternatively, so we're getting some good loot here. We can use this helmet, which isn't really that great, to be honest. This seems a lot better, so I'm gonna wear that. This is a pretty strong armor, but then we lose the life regen of +4, the maximum life, so I'm not gonna worry. Okay, I think that's it essentially. Yeah. That was kind of worthwhile. So I want to check the regeneration infusion that we've got, because it's 321 and ours is 271. Cooldown 14, cooldown 17. So the cooldown is not as good, but 321. It's almost 50 life more. This one scales with strength, this one scales with strength. I don't like the cooldown. 17 cooldown is too long. It means you're only gonna get it once every 17 turns. Even though it heals, what, 50 life more? Over 5 turns, this one 271 over 5 turns. In the great scheme of things, 50 life is not that huge when we're talking about the cooldown of, what, 3 more turns? I'm gonna try it out, but I might keep the, let's just go in, I might keep the other one in my inventory just in case. Where was it? Here. Okay, instead of this. Alright. I'm starting to really like this ability here on the cloak. That really saved our ass. Blink randomly. We kind of hacked it, because I don't know if that's actually the appropriate use for it, but it really saved our skin. We still haven't leveled up. What's our crit chance now? It's a bit lower. That said, got 4 more life. And our health regeneration kind of is lower, which is kind of annoying. Alright, let's look for another dungeon. avoid the patrols. Okay, I think there might be one in here. If we can't find anything, we might have to go to Daikara, which is something I really don't want to do right now. So I really want some better loot. No, don't want to see you guys. Thank you very much. Okay, the Golem Graveyard. I think we can do that. But we'll do it next time. And we're still alive. Catch you guys later.